Hi, good morning, Julia. Okay, thank you for coming today. So I am your counselor now. Okay, so your colleague recommended you to come here, and she said that you are struggling on the past few days. Okay, so before we go further, let me inform you as your counselor, I am here and willing to help someone like you. Okay, just to understand your emotion, and we are trying to solve your struggles. We're here to guide and improve your mental and well-being. Okay, so let me inform you also consulting us, because some of the individuals who struggling, having bad emotions, feel stressed, they are afraid to consult with us because they feel that there's something about them. But consulting or coming with us, it means that you are weak. Okay, we are here to improve and to give you a progress. Okay, and to help you grow and improve what you have. Okay, so before we go further and we'll start, can you tell something a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm currently here on a visa.
Oh.
I'm studying,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also working part time as a disability support worker,
Mm-hmm.
which I do that for. I have a roster for 24 hours a week.
Mm-hmm. So you are a working student, in short.
That's right.
Okay, so before we start, how are you feeling today when you come here?
A bit overwhelmed, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't usually talk about my feelings
Mm-hmm.
very well.
Well, you just keep calm and try to open up. I'm here to help you. Okay, don't be afraid. You are safe. You are in the safe space. Okay, so go on.
Yeah, my family they're back in Fiji, so I have a husband and my children are back in Fiji.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Nice family.
I'm the only one that's here.
Oh, okay. All your family is in Fiji.
Yeah.
And you're alone here working.
Yes.
Okay. Are you planning to invite them?
That's the long-term goal. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, being a working student, how does a typical daily life for you?
Yeah, I guess I miss the emotional support,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's just the stress. Meeting deadlines. Um, like I can't afford to be sick and miss work, because if I don't work, I can't pay for things. I can't pay for the rent.
Mm-hmm.
I can't meet my living expenses, so I have to work. Sometimes I don't have time for myself.
Yeah, exactly, because we have some priorities.
Yes.
Exactly. So, how do you feel when you are starting to feel stress?
Like I try and I've just joined the local gym.
Gym?
Yes. So hopefully, I feel like that I'll start. That's a start for me, because usually back home I've got friends and families that I can visit, and just spend time with family members or go out. So for me, just while I'm here, I don't have much family here. So I thought just joining a gym might take out my stress, not increase my stress.
So that is a workout.
Yeah.
So,
Just
is it after school, after work?
Usually it's after work. I try and do it before work, but I can't wake up that early because it's a 24-hour gym.
Yeah. How do you usually cope with your stress? Example, after work. I know both of school and work is too much stress, but how are you coping on that?
I try and get as much sleep as I can.
So you can sleep, or sometimes.
Sometimes, like it's usually like if I have classes. I think it's usually during my class days that I try and get as much rest after class as I can.
Okay, so are you getting enough sleep after that?
Usually, yeah, I think I've been having trouble sleeping. I don't, yeah, I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't get off to sleep. I try and, like, my mind is just, maybe, if I haven't been to the gym, or if I haven't been walking, maybe, my mind is still awake when my body is trying to sleep.
How many hours most of the time?
I can say it's less. I get less than 8 hours sleep a day.
Oh, and
Yes.
you think you can recharge on that?
Probably I should work on that. Huh?
Mhm.
Maybe do something soothing or listen to something soothing before bedtime, I guess.
But you didn't skip your meal.
Usually I skip breakfast and I grab something after 10, or yeah, I haven't been eating at the right time too. Usually I'll skip breakfast. If I remember to have lunch, I will, but dinner is usually, if I still have energy to look in the fridge and get something to eat, then I will eat. Otherwise, it's just a cup of water and off to bed.
Oh my God. So just to have a recap, so you have time to spend your time at the gym, do the workout. Maybe 1 to 2 hours is enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you get a better sleep, but less than 8 hours. Okay. And then when it comes to appetite, so sometimes you skip your meals. And then do you have time to cook?
Sorry?
Do you have time to cook?
Yeah, when I usually have when I'm not usually rostered
Okay.
and I don't have my community work, and that's like probably once a fortnight, maybe.
Once a fortnight. So you always take away.
No, we usually, like, if I cook, I usually make a big pot and then we store it in the fridge and then we just heat it up. I know it's not healthy.
It's good for
but
how many days?
Yes, I know it's not healthy, but that's the way it is. We don't want to waste gas just cooking for one meal.
One meal at the time, but it takes for good for
Yeah.
many days.
Yeah, because I live with 3 other girls, so
So that's
we share. Yeah,
you
we share.
Okay. So I got some of your information regarding on your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So let's go on your academics.
Right.
Okay. So how are you managing your coursework as a community service, right?
Right.
How many years?
I think it's 1 year, 6 months.
1 year and 6 months.
Yes.
So do you feel confident in studies?
I think so. Yes.
In what way?
The topics are interesting. The units are interesting. I feel like I'm confident and I will. I guess the learning environment is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just trying to cope with the deadlines. There's a lot of writing, research, and presentations. Yeah.
So deadline start of your pressure.
I guess so.
Yeah, because if you're a full-time student, you have a lot of time to focus on studies. But you have a side job, so it's not easy to insert time for studying, right? So what unit or subject that most challenging on you? Of course, every unit we have, right? Different. So which one is so hardest for you?
I guess it's the group presentations, because because your presentation depends on you'll depend on your team members, because if it was just like individual, your deadline, but
it's easy for you to perform because
but I think during group work you have to you also have to give time for your other team members when they are ready.
And what if someone's not coming?
Yeah, then hopefully you have to look for other members to work with, or maybe if the tutor will give you enough time. It really depends.
exactly, because each of you have their own availability.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have same time, but some of them cannot come in,
Yeah.
especially right. So do you meet some deadlines? Especially you said you have a something demo presentation.
Yeah.
Of course, I know assessment is the big dilemma of all
Right.
students. So
Yeah.
how can you handle that?
Yeah. I just try and like just work on my time management, and I guess that's the main thing. Just managing my schedule more, not try not to overdo with work, and then I prioritize what's due. Like I know if this is due in time, I try and meet that. I try not to, because I know I will suffer if I miss it. Then I will have to work much more harder trying, convince the tutor to allow me to submit late.
Yeah.
So
have you have experienced that you need to submit today, but you need to have an overtime at work? How can you handle that? Deadline assessment and then extension time at work. So how will you deal with that? It's a balancing.
I really have to balance. At the beginning, I was really stressed out, but then like after a few terms, I think I managed to find my flow. Yeah, I think when I come home, I just try. That's why I haven't been getting enough sleep. I try and whatever work I know is going to be due, I try to do it off before.
So there is circumstances that while you're working, you do a side minute of your assessment.
Yeah. When I know the participant is settled or asleep, that's the time I slide in my laptop. I know it's like it's wrong, but what can you do?
Yeah. Because it's so hard. Because some of the students that I've been taught, they said, you know what, Ma'am Anna, if our residents sleeping, we'll do our job, our assessment 5 to 10 minutes or during break time. It's so hard. So
because with us there's no specific break. It's like you're on. You're on until they are settled or they sleep. Then otherwise, if they are full on, you're on the floor all the time when they're awake until your shift is done. Like you get your break when someone tells you, okay, one of us should go on a break because he's settled or something. So during that time, you cannot do your other sideline study.
Okay. So have you ever missed your class or choose one? What I mean is, there's times that you need to miss your class because you need to take a work.
Yeah, it's not by choice. It was, there was a time when a staff called in sick and they didn't find a cover in time. So that's the time. So that's the time I had to pull a shift. So I think lucky I informed the lecturer. She was understanding that part. She made sure that I attended the next class and that I submitted all my assignments, because that was, couldn't be helped.
Okay. At least they have a consideration as a student and some worker. Okay. So what motivates you to continue your studies? Because you are working, you earn much, but what motivates you or who motivates you?
I guess my family, the goal of coming here, and I'm just thinking of my children, my husband back home sacrificing, and that's motivating me to keep going. That is the reason why I came here. So I'm gonna keep going. I can't afford to give up. Sometimes I feel like giving up. I'm telling my husband, and this is it. I come back. He said, "Have you finished?" No, not yet. Keep going until you've got what it is. You've completed what it is.
So you are in a stage of long distance relationship. So, but you have still time having a communication, chatting with them, video calls.
Yes, when we can.
Frequently?
Not as much as I would like to, but whenever we can. When I'm not on shift, when I'm not in class, when I'm not sleeping, resting. Sometimes the communication too is very hard because it's expensive to call and have the phone plan here. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to pay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, but we have no choice just to have a chatting with our families. Okay.
Just a hello.
So, okay, I got some information about your academics. So, go through to your workplace. So, it's too much, causing you stress and burnout, right? Because more stress, more income.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay. All work is not easy here.
No. They really make you earn.
Yeah, emotionally, physically, and it can cause your mental health.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel that you are currently working in disability?
Yeah, it's totally, it's a new field altogether for me. I feel blessed that I've got this opportunity. It's I feel empathy towards the clients, and also appreciate those who are doing the work, like those that are currently in the caregiving industry.
Is it your passion? That's why you just to work on disability worker?
I guess I love, I don't know whether it can be my passion, but it's something new. I've never done this before. I came from a administration field background, business, into this health care. So this is totally new, but I think caring has always been in my background. Like I love spending time with my aunties and who are over 80s with my, so
I think some of the, especially some Asians, Fijians, they are so tight when it comes to family.
Yeah.
The custom's still there that family is always first.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
They know, like what you said, it's much on. It's not related on your field, right? You're taking management, and all of the sudden you have a what at least you have compassion and passionate in this honor.
Yeah.
But knowing before, you have no idea
So-
that I can do disability. Even me, I'm also took up the management in construction team. But when I'm here, I embrace the community, disability, and then aged care.
It's just familiar. It's just like you're,
Yeah, it's nice, it's good because we didn't know that we're still tied up in the relationship in the family.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you enjoy?
Yes, I enjoy meeting
Even
new
it's so
people.
hard?
Yes. when you're in it, you don't feel like, it's like, I don't know. You get to know about their background, how they were before they fell ill, and it's
different stories.
and even in their situation, they still find time to smile, and it's really positive, right? For us.
So, what aspect that you most stressful in disability?
I guess maybe sometimes it's the miscommunication between staff, or that aspect. Do you mean that way, or I didn't understand your question. What was it again?
What's in what aspect you feel most stressful? Okay, let's say sometimes honestly some of our job there's a discrimination, especially on the staff. Okay, so aside of that, what makes you stress?
I guess when there's no teamwork, I guess. Usually stress me when it's a stressful shift. Like I've been through a shift where everything just works out normal, like everything flows. Whoever you're supporting, your other colleague is confident and trusts you to work together. But sometimes you will be on shift with someone that is not willing to be a team player, that's very individualistic and does not share, and does not build your confidence or your trust. So that's the time it really stresses me out, because I come in expecting to do the best that I can and try and support our clients. And when that happens, it just discourages. It does not motivate you to perform, or you cannot. You want to do, but they're not allowing you to work together to complete or run the shift smoothly. I think that's sometimes
It's
stressful.
stressful. It
Yeah.
causes stress. So I think, of course, doing on the job, something happened. There's a complaint from our client. So, what complaint and how will you deal or cope with that complaint?
Yeah. Usually there's an incident report that we when that happens, we usually go straight up to as an IR. So after that, then we raise it up with our team leader about the situation, about what happened. I've come across this bullying.
With the colleagues.
With a colleague, and I've raised that up. But I think it's in my nature because there's a process where you fill in supervisor's report. But I think since that's the first time it happened, I felt like I should let it go because I just try and put myself in my other colleague's shoes. Maybe she didn't have a good day, or so I let it pass.
Yeah, maybe there's a miscommunication.
Probably, or misunderstanding.
Because some of we feel burnout and stress. Sometimes our problem with our family, we will get in and reflect into our work. That's why our work is still.
So I've
did you
learned,
do that? You didn't set aside your problem in your family and then put it out also at work?
Actually, it's the other way around. Whoever initiated initiated the attack or the bullying, probably because I feel like they were more senior in their role. They were more senior. They should have been more understanding. As me coming in as a student, a new staff.
Yes.
Yeah, but I guess that's the situation.
Okay. For example, there's a scenario that the client won't you. What I mean is have a complaint. And how will you handle that?
Yeah.
Because most of the time, sometimes our client have a emotional stress also. Maybe they are sensitive, and you just shout this a little, and then they said you shout a lot on her, and then she made a complaint. So how can you handle that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never come across that, but I guess they in our work, they have every right to raise their concerns. As clients, they are open to raise their concerns. If whatever that they communicate, we usually record this down, and if it needs, further investigation or further. Usually there's a staff on the floor that follows through with that. Yeah, but it's never taken lightly. Whenever clients feel like they need to complain, they will. Their concerns are always taken up. Yeah.
Okay. So how will you handle if your client is in good behavior? They are not they have in a bad behavior like this.
Yeah.
How can you handle that?
Usually they have behavioral issues. We are aware. Yeah. So when they are going through if this is a known behavior or unknown behavior, all these are recorded. Like there's a behavioral specialist therapist that looks into all these comprehensive report that the company writes up. So how I handle that, like if they're doing positive, I praise them for being, and if they're being negative, I try and find out, if they're saying I don't like this place, so I try and ask them, what is it that you don't like about the place?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? I try and get them to communicate, but most of them, they have communication issues. They cannot communicate clearly. So usually that's part of their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm finding out into the industry, that they will vocalize certain things that they feel. Yeah.
Okay. So I gather some information when it comes to academic and your work. Okay. So it's not easy to handle every day because time is you can't give a lot of time in both. Okay. Studying 3 days and 1 day online and then work as well. But you have a limited time of work, right?
I have unlimited during break, during school break.
Okay. So what is the reason why you work so hard?
The reason why I work so hard is because there's a lot of demand for the cost of our
Cost of
visa.
living here?
Yeah, cost of living.
Yeah.
Plus, in order for us to finish the study, we have to pay for our visa and tuition fees,
bills,
food,
food, rent.
and try and send money back home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. So, okay, one more thing. I asked you a question at your academic that did you take or in academic sometimes you didn't go to school because you need to work. Okay, and then let's twist. Okay, did you not to go to work just to go to school? So what I mean is you have a roster today, okay?
Yeah.
But you need to go to school to finish some other thing or some things.
Yeah.
Okay. So before you said, okay, you just focus to work and ask the instructor not to go because of the workload. And then twist the question, so replace it. Okay, did you cancel your roster or work just because of school?
Yeah. Usually, the company that I'm working for, they're very accommodating, so they work around my timetable, my school timetable.
They prioritize your school.
Yeah, they don't
Okay,
roster me during my school days. So they're very accommodating, and that's why I agreed to work with them because they roster me around my class times. Plus, they prioritize me. They give me a lot of shifts during my break.
Oh, good, especially term break.
Yes, term break.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very understanding. They even willing to offer me to do my work placement there. So even though the work is hard, I appreciate working for that company.
Yeah, as long as you enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay. So just like this, before we go into end, how will you take care of yourself despite of everything? Stress and burnout. How will you take care of yourself? Because we are here just to guide, just to improve. But it's up to you how you take care of yourself despite of the stress and burnout. Okay? Everyone feels stress, everyone feel burnout. And as of you, how will you handle that?
Yeah, I guess I need to better manage my time and also take out some time for self-care. And I guess talking too is helping.
Yeah.
Talking about this is helping.
Did you go in church community, service community?
Yeah, I went to church community.
I
was doing, yeah.
So you have a fellowship?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
There is a fellowship. Yeah. I try to go there when I'm not on shift. Yeah, I've also asked the company if I cannot be rostered on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because when I came into the country, I was just working.
You're very religious.
Yeah. I tried.
Because honestly, if we feel so burdened, we feel failure, failed in our life, we only put God.
Yeah, there's no
God is, aside of our family, God is our strength. Okay.
Yeah,
So we do better if we have a word of God. So it feels like relaxing. Okay, that's a
peace.
Yeah, we have peace. Okay. And what is your relaxation technique?
Just
do a massage
Yes.
aside of gym?
Yeah, aside of gym, when I'm home, it's just self-care. I try and massage my face.
Putting something?
Yeah, nice, just lotion, just self-love, you know?
Yeah, self-love, of
Yeah.
course. Mhm. So at the end of the stress,
Yeah, and
there's-
just try and get something for myself. Like after a month's work, I try and just spoil myself a little bit.
self-reward.
Yeah,
Okay,
self-reward.
that's good. Because you earn a lot, you
Yeah.
work a lot, so
We
you
work
need-
so much, and if you don't, reward ourselves, I feel like, what am I doing? What is
Yeah.
it for?
What's the purpose, right?
Yeah,
And lastly, emotional support.
yeah. I guess emotional. That's what I think I'm missing that one.
Yeah, of course. It's better to go somewhere if you have family, right? Because you have someone to lean on,
Right.
and you have home. But living alone, it's not easy because we have friends, but not all the time our friends are there. They have their own
Online.
life, stress, and burnout. And sometimes it's so hard for us to open up.
Until
5 minutes. Okay, so how's your break, Julia?
Good, thank you. It was refreshing.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like what I said, so right now we are coping some strategies and self-care about your situation. Okay. So, despite of stress at work, family, everything, so how will you take care of yourself?
Yeah. I guess I have to prioritize self-care and I guess maybe work on my time management. I feel like that should be less stressful for me. Just prioritizing my assessments, whatever that's due, and also try and get some rest time.
Okay. So,
Relaxing, I guess. Relaxing
Yeah.
time so I can at least have my 8 hours
okay.
sleep.
So, you were studying 2 days,
Mhm.
1 day online,
That's right.
and you're working how many days?
3 days.
3 days. So you have 1 day off
Yeah.
on 1 week.
And that 1 day is my community volunteer.
Volunteer and going to church, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So aside of this, I think self-care is are you with friends? You go somewhere, do the spa, massage. What else? Do you do hairstyle,
Yeah.
manicure, pedicure?
Yeah. I try and do that at home because the cost of getting a manicure or pedicure is very expensive unless you go on this special, when they have special packages. That, and I try and get my hair done at least once a month.
It's DIY. Just to
It
save
was
money.
DIY. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the beginning it was DIY, and I just felt sorry for my hair. I was not, appreciating it. I mean, like I didn't, because DIY. That's one thing with do it yourself at home is that you don't have all the right. Yeah, because my hair's gone brittle and dry.
Yeah, and the more that they have the more services on your heads, the more expensive, right? Especially
Yeah.
manicure, pedicure, if you have more designs, you need to make it long. It's additional, right? Okay. So they have times sometimes that some of your classmates or co-workers you having a plan to go somewhere.
Yeah, we usually try, but we always have to work around our schedule. It's usually very hard. The only time we get to see each other is during class, because everyone has got their priorities and they've got their schedules. So yeah, I guess the only time that we can meet is after classes. We get to sit down, maybe have a meal together, or
For example, you have a group. Like this, we have a group presentation. are you planning to go to some of the house of your classmate and have a dinner, some
Oh,
snacks?
okay. Yeah, probably that's a good idea. Maybe we should.
Yeah, because collaboration, you need to
Yeah.
collaborate to make a presentation good,
Mhm.
right? So
Mm.
do you have
No, we don't have that.
because it's a good way how to
Mhm.
have your um, giving time.
Right. Have your social life and then keeping up with your education at the same time.
Yeah.
Your routine. Your whatever assessment that's due, and also spending time. Yeah, getting to know. I guess that could be one of a good idea
Exactly.
that we can put up with my classmates.
Yeah. So do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies?
Yeah.
Yes, I used to love very boring hobbies.
Boring
Crochet.
hobbies.
Crochet, reading. I used to love that. I don't have time for that anymore.
Mhm.
And music, guitar, but I don't
Oh.
even. Yeah.
You know how to
No, I just know the basics of. I'm not an expert in strumming.
electric guitar or just a bass
No,
guitar?
just the bass guitar, basic. Yeah. No, not electric guitar, just a normal. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I love, but maybe the guitar doesn't like me. Yeah, that's why I'm just keep on going singing, but too much.
Yeah.
Because I don't want everyone hear my voice.
Okay.
So despite of that, what helps you to feel calm?
I guess just listening to music, some soothing music, yeah, and podcasts that are very positive,
Yeah.
yeah, and very I guess only those. And maybe sometimes the calls back home keeps me calm, but sometimes it's more stress.
Are you watching a movie that you feel that sometimes the movie that can help you to
Yeah, my mood.
yeah?
Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I just can't keep my eyes open. Yeah, as soon as I switch on a movie. Plus, getting on Netflix is very expensive. I don't have an account. We don't even have TV. I guess at home. There's no.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I've seen all the free movies is on YouTube, not the paid.
Exactly. Do you practice any mindful or relaxation techniques on your own? That no need to cost money, no need to
Yeah.
pay.
Yeah. I'm new to that. You mean chanting or meditating?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I've never done that. I feel like.
Because it can release your spirit, your soul if you do
Right.
that.
Yeah, I've never tried that. I feel like it's a new thing for me to try.
Yeah, because some of my clients had an introvert and they
Oh,
wanted to do relaxing on their own,
right.
just at home or at the room.
They have to buy like a package or something for
I
that?
don't know, but one of my clients said that they have a candles with scents, and then
So just the environment.
humidifier, and then they with the
Right.
air, and then something.
Peaceful.
It refreshing on their body and soul.
Okay.
Yeah. So what one thing you could do this week to care for yourself? For example, you have in a 7 days you have 1 day off, and you need to do something that care to yourself. What would that? Aside of eating,
Yeah.
aside of gym,
Yeah. Just getting my hair done. Just going to the salon.
okay, and you feel sleep because they massage your
Yeah.
hair. Yeah.
They do all they massage and they wash and they blow dry. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully I'll try and
I thought you wanna go shopping.
no.
Yeah. Okay. So hair salon.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Do you feel guilt when you rest or say no?
Yeah, I feel guilty when I'm resting.
Why?
Like I'm just seeing all the dollars just running away.
Running away.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to work because I can earn
Yeah.
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's have hallucination like that. If you do I need to rest or I need to earn dollars,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because bills is running also on our mind.
Mm.
Mhm. But you need to pamper yourself
Yeah, I think I have to be fair to my body.
just to let your
and
burnout.
yeah,
Mhm. So, are you guilty on that?
I am 100%.
Okay. So one more thing. What's something you're proud of, despite of the stress?
Yeah, despite of the stress,
Oh,
for work or school.
both.
Oh, both. Yeah, I guess what I'm proud of, is like how far I've come. Like I've met so many new people. If I hadn't taken this journey, I
Mhm.
wouldn't have met these new friends in school. Plus,
Mhm.
the relationship I have with my work colleagues, and also meeting the clients.
Mhm. More clients, more income,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Yeah, I guess just finding out how much, how different, not different. I guess, yeah, opening my eyes to the healthcare industry here in Australia.
Yeah, I got you. So, what helps you to stay motivated and despite of having
Yeah.
workload
Yeah.
and then studying as well?
Like I said, my family, they keep me on my toes. They keep me motivated. Yeah,
Mhm.
making me do what I am doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So family first, but
Yeah.
we need put God on the center.
exactly.
Don't forget that.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So right now we are in academic,
Yeah.
work,
Yeah.
and then strategies and techniques, how you deal yourself, how you
Yeah.
pamper yourself. So, what are your long-term goals in your life and having the community, and during studies and work?
Yeah. Long
So
time.
that is a 3-in-1.
Yeah.
So I just wanna
Yeah, my
know
goal
that.
is to complete these studies, get
Finish that.
certified. Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably use my qualification and try and get as much work experience as I
Yeah.
can.
More
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah. More experience.
More opportunities.
Yeah, give back and maybe gain. Yeah.
Okay. So what would help you to feel more balance in your life? Because it's not easy balancing your work despite of everything that you are so busy all day.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What gives you more balance?
I guess like when what gives me more balance after being busy, knowing that I've completed, like
Mm-hmm.
I've attended my classes, I've completed my assessments, I've like knowing that I've done a task successfully, I've done my shift, I know that I've supported a client in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just being positive with people that I encounter every day. That just like motivates me. Like I try and do something good, like each day. So I guess that's how I live off. I not live off. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, but I think it's hard. I don't think about it when I'm doing it, but I guess since I'm up to this stage, I've been.
Okay, because your journey is already lot of steps that you made. Okay, so just keep going. Okay, you can turn back, but don't go back again.
No.
Okay, let's do another step. So every step have a struggle, but you need to be strong and fight for it, right? So I just want to ask, this month, what one thing that you need to be changed? Just one, your goal. No pressure. I don't care is it big or this is a simple change, but it can help you to be a better person despite of everything.
Yeah, I guess my attitude probably.
What kind of attitude?
Just being, um, just seeing the positive of things, don't take offense easily, and yeah, I guess just those, my attitude towards the situation that I'm in.
Okay, that's good. So, lastly, how can I support you moving forward
Yeah.
as your counselor? What did you expect about me? Because I'm here to help you.
Right.
Okay.
Just being transparent, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being transparent is good. Okay, for us to help
Yeah.
each other. What's things to be improved, especially their mental
Mm.
and then well-being.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got some of your details regarding your stories and lifestyle every day. So it's not easy. Okay. Living alone here in Australia without family, without everything, even though we have friends. So studying is one of actually the reason why we work, not because of our family, because we need to sustain our study, paying tuition fees and do the assessment despite of that, and of course our visa.
Right.
Okay. So despite of we have a limited working hours, but still we need to work with that. Okay. So just like this, this is our first session. Okay. And then I hope that on the next session you're still here, are willing to come with me, and I need your improvement. Don't take it stress, okay? Just do as a normal. If I tell you something that there's an improvement, that's good for you. All right now, thank you for sharing your thoughts. I know it's not easy. Not everyone is willing to listen. Not everyone is ready to tell what comes in their side, their struggle. Okay, but the only thing that it can help you is how you do yourself. Okay, be yourself, be strong, don't give up. Stress is there. Let the stress give up on you. Okay, so burnout is still there because in any stress there's a strength. Okay, so thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you for
Okay,
listening.
it's a nice story. Okay, and if on this part, I will recommend you one of the psychologists that need to. It means that there's something wrong about you. Okay, like what I said, consulting with us is not a part of your weakness. Okay, but we need to help yourself to improve, and we are here to help you to improve your well-being, your mental, your physical, and emotion stress. Okay, so thank you for sharing, and have a nice day. Okay, have a